Eggs already in the incubator, and it's only February. Hi guys, it's Rob from Royal Balls. Let's get on down to ARP Constrictors and see how their season's going. There's an ovulation. This was the girl that you said was going to go right. She's been paired to what?
This one is to pastel vanilla clown. She's a pastel vanilla headstone. You want to make that change down here.
She can't get her belly down. It's like 3 wheels on her wagon. Awesome. Ooh.
These girls are quite close, they're building.
Don't get too close to that one. What else have you got?
This one is already gone.
They lose their colour, don't they, after they've ovulated?
Yeah, the glow just goes away. This one is on prelay shed. She's quite small though.
Yeah, my female clown's about that size.
I think she might slug out. It's just too small.
Ooh. Yes, there's an ovulation. Nice. Big girl, look at the thickness of that. Leopard.
Let's build this shed.
That's your
I really like this one.
your desert ghost.
Yeah, plenty desert ghost. Should be laying soon.
Oh yes. See the ridge.
See, right before they lay, they also do this. They clear out their guts.
Yes.
Like a little bit of urine keep coming up. That goes soon.
Yeah, not quite there on that one. These are all off food now, they're not eating.
No, when the tags on the left they're off food. Some is because they're shedding. But it's easier for me to just come and check all the ones on the left side. Like.
That's a good idea.
It's already ovulated.
But still bone wrapping, still cooling.
I got a couple of females that already ovulated for sure but ate. That normal there and this lesser here. Ovulated, really shed and ate after.
So you let them eat?
Yeah, I still offer food. It ate, so I don't know what to do about that.
Because I haven't even bothered offering mine.
But they shouldn't eat. The whole point is they shouldn't eat no matter what.
No, because they shouldn't be able to.
Yeah. But it's also because they're quite big, you see. So maybe that's why they still want to eat.
Where's my two? Oh, and the male as well, yes. Let's have a look at those.
Which male?
The red stripe? Yeah.
Ah, I think she's getting there.
Yeah?
Slowly, but steadily.
That's the red stripe. The OD het pie. And the highway male. There she is.
She's looking nice.
Yeah, it's quite bright too, glowing.
She started to slowly glow. I think she would go in a month or two.
Nice.
She still wants to eat though, see? The highway? No, you don't put him in anywhere. Not really some shedding or something. Yeah, very short.
Yeah.
The other male is knocking suddenly.
Oh, your other highway male.
The okay male, you know?
He's a nicer one though.
Yeah, that's the nicer one.
Okay, so this is the pastel female, so you're going for more bumblebees, bumblebee calicos.
This one, I believe she's gonna lay soon. It's not very fat now.
No, she's not. Good head.
She's old. She's more than 10 years old.
So this one that just laid, let's have a look.
Oh, but she didn't lose any weight. She's still okay.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Not
just
much of...
just a bit saggy.
Yeah, not much of a belly sink or so. Still not bad. Actually only 5 eggs. 2 slugs.
So that.
This one is thin. She didn't get enough weight, but she ovulated.
Oh wow, so she hasn't laid yet.
Yeah.
She's going to be awful skinny when she does.
Yeah. This one already ovulated also.
Yeah. See the spinal ridge there?
So she'll be ovulating soon. This is going to ovulate soon.
You can see the belly's
It's
lifted off.
And the belly is no longer flat.
Yeah.
So we got some lavender south ovulated, but some clown south ovulated. None of the fights are doing that.
There we go. Incubators are now back on. Ready for the onslaught of eggs. Humidifier in the corner. High tech humidifier. Here at Royal Bulls, business as usual. We haven't had any of our own females ovulate yet, just the 2 early ones from ARP Constrictors. So it's business as usual. Keep on pairing those snakes. We've got March's pairings to follow. Okay guys, business as usual. It's March and I've got March's pairings to start out this month. A couple of reshuffles because of shedding, but we'll get to that. This last week has been really hot and dry out here. Unusually dry, humidities have dropped to about 50%. So in preparation for this week's pairings, I've been watching the weather forecast and it's due to rain tonight and tomorrow. So we're going to get them paired up tonight. In preparation for that, I fed on Friday. It's now Monday, so they've had a good 2 days to digest, so no issues there. In the snake room itself, the temperature has risen to almost 31 degrees during the day, and in order to keep humidity high, I've been misting down the tubs, particularly the females that are going to be paired, and I have brought a bucket of water into the snake room and put it in front of the fan just to increase the humidity. So it has rained today, it's a little bit cloudy, so let's start getting things paired up. This is my fire clown male. And he is going to the yellow-bellied vanilla het for clown female who shed out the last couple of days. And what we're going to do is just mist the tub here. He's already got some paper in there to keep things nice and damp, but we are going to increase the humidity a little bit for tonight's pairings. We just spray down and in he goes. Leopard Lemon Blast Desert Ghost male that has been off food for the month. He is being paired to just 1 female, and I think we're still good to go here. He's still in good shape. He's hissing at me. So he just has the 1 female to go to, and then he'll have the rest of the month off. This female also just shed out during the week, and we're going to mist her tub down as well and put him in. Get to work, boy. Put my black and yellow tags on there to tell me that there's a male in there, and on this one male tubs stay open, so we know that's where the male came from. Next one is my asphalt het clown het pied male who shed out this week. I was waiting for him to shed, and he's going in with my leopard ivory female who is here, the Silky Way. And if you remember, well, we got the first successful lock from this pair last month. She is getting quite large. We'll just mist down again. She laid eggs in June last year, so it's getting to the time where we definitely need these pairings. So we'll just put him down at the back. She is already off food. Tag goes on there. My orange dream yellow belly male from this tub. See, the males are also keeping themselves cool, soaking in the water bowl because it's been so warm recently. And he is going to go in with the pastel Enchi female up here, who is also off food. She's refused food for the last few weeks, so it's about time that she was ovulating. So we'll just mist down in here. And we'll put the male in here and let him get to work with her. Tag on that one. The next pairing is my firefly male, and this is het lavender, but we're not using the het lavender portion today. This pairing is to my leopard mystic potion. All my males are actually still eating apart from the desert ghost male, so we'll do the same with this guy. He is going to go in with the leopard mystic potion. We'll mist her down. Notice I've got some scrunched up newspaper in there just to hold the moisture a little bit when I spray down. Just helps to hold a little bit of moisture, humidity in the tub. So in he goes with her. She is also off food for the last couple of weeks. And my Camo Sable in this tub here was due to be paired up with the GHI Mojave, but he is in shed. So the next one will be my Vanilla Clown female to my Pastel Yellow Belly Spot Nose Het for Clown, who is over here. This is the Pastel Yellow Belly Spot Nose Het Clown. He was getting a little fussy with food, but he did eat on Friday. So this guy is good to go. We'll put him in with the Vanilla Clown female, who is over here. She is definitely off food now. She hasn't eaten for about 3 weeks. So we mist her down. She's underneath the paper here at the back of the tub, all curled up. There she is, looking quite uncomfortable. So we'll put the male in with her. Off he goes. Immediately he knows he's in with a female and he's trying to find where she is. So that's the next one. Double het, possible double het albino clown number 2 with the double het albino clown male. And that is this guy in this tub here. He also ate on Friday, so he's doing really well for me. Let's just make sure he is going in with female number 2, because female number 1 is later in the month. So here's female number 2. Let's just mist her down. She is looking really chunky. We'll put him in while she is distracted. Come on. Back in the tub. And let them two get on with it. Black and yellow tiger there. And I was also going to pair up my double het exanthic clown female number 1, but she is in shed, so instead we will put exactly the same male in with the double het exanthic clown female number 2. We can shift those two around, so we'll wait for number 1 to shed So this is the male who also ate on Friday. This is an exanthic, visual exanthic, possible het for clown male, and he is going in with the possible double het exanthic clown female who is not in shed, which is number 2, which is this one. I'll just spray her down. This girl is also getting very, very thick, building nicely, so we'll put the male in there. Let them get on with it. Now the colour tag on there. So that's just an example of how we can juggle the schedules around when snakes are in shed. It's not absolutely critical that they get paired up today or even this week. I'll wait for those to shed and pair them up next week. So I've got my Enchi Cypress Ivory, who has not been performing at all. This snake came in from JKR in February and has just not really settled down to breeding. He's going to go in with the normal girl up in this top shelf here. She is tucked away at the back. I'll just take the hide out. And this girl has been eating ravenously for the last few weeks. She's really switched on since I started pairing her, even though this male has not really been locking with her. She's interested and he's not. So we'll try them paired up one more time. Let's see if she can encourage him this time. She's just a normal female because we need to prove out what genes are in that male. He is an ivory or a super yellow belly. And we need to prove out that he is Cypress and possible blackhead with Enchi. So that's another one done. And the final pairing for this round was going to be my pied female with the pastel pied male, but you can see that she is looking very drab and in shed. So again, not crucial that she gets paired up this week. She is off food, so we'll try and get a pairing with her before she ovulates, but we'll wait until she's not in shed. So instead of her, we will put the male in, because he is going to go in with the pastel 100% het for pied female that he is also being paired with, and she is not in shed. So we'll stick him in there with this girl. A little change of schedule, and we'll leave them to get on with it. Okay, so those are the pairings done, marked up in the book, and you'll see the red lines for the ones that I didn't do this time, and I will reschedule for next week when those girls or males are not in shed. And we'll come back and follow these pairings through the next 3 days. Hopefully it will rain tonight or tomorrow and increase the humidity and get these snakes switched on. So back in 12 hours tomorrow morning to see how these pairings are getting on. Check the normal girl, the Enchi Cypress Ivory, and as usual she's tucked up at the far end of the tub. And she's over at this side, but they have been doing some thrashing around because the tub is trashed. So we'll leave them in a little longer. They're not actually fighting, but he's not doing the business. This girl, the het pied girl. With the pied male, and they are locked. They looked like they were about to lock yesterday, but they are locked now this morning. Excellent. This is the yellow belly vanilla het clown with the fire clown male. Nothing so far from these guys. Vanilla clown with the spot nose. Nothing from these guys, and she's actually pushed him up against the side of the tub, so we'll check on them later and see what's happening. The double het exanthic with the exanthic male. Yes, locked. The albino clown double hets. Yes, locked. The desert ghost male. Yes, locked. Awesome. Silky way with the asphalt. Awesome, yes, locked. Mystic Potion and Firefly. They are lined up there. I would guess they will lock, or they have locked. Awesome. And the Orange Dream Yellow Belly with the Pastel Enchi female. No visual lock there, but they're still going about their business, so we'll leave those. Okay, so it's the second morning. And again, these two not doing anything. He may as well come out. It's just stressing them both to leave them in there. He's not going to do anything, so we'll take him out later. These two were locked yesterday, but they have finished, and you can see the female is laying in an awkward position, cooling again, so definitely still building. That was a nice lock to get in at this stage, so we'll take the male out of here as well. These two were locked yesterday. I'm not locked anymore, so the male can come out of there as well. Same here. These two have done. They were locked yesterday, not locked now, so the male may as well come out. Let's take a look at the Desert Ghost Boy. Yep, and she is definitely giving the male the shove into the corner of the tub there. It's time for him to leave too. They did lock yesterday. She now wants him out. Possible double het exanthics. Again, same thing. They have separated. Physical distancing. They were locked yesterday, but they're done now. He can come out. These guys are still cuddling. This is the double het albino clowns, and you can see the male is still wrapped around the female, so we'll leave these a little while longer. Everything else can come out, but we'll leave these two since they're still looking positive. These guys locked yesterday. And they're not locked now, so time for the male to come out of here as well. This one. No action on these two, but they are still in physical contact, so let's leave those a while longer too. And these two. Oh yes. They weren't locked yesterday but looked like they would, and now we have a physical lock on these two, so that's now 8 out of 10 of the pairings have locked, and we'll obviously leave these two, they're still locked. These last two have spent 3 nights together, and I did get a lock out of these ones yesterday. And they are now separated, so 3 days is long enough. I did see 2 visual locks from these 2 guys, so he can come out. And this one yesterday was lining up, which is why I left them together. And they are not locked now. The male is being corralled by the female. And 3 days again is long enough. I don't want to stress these guys out too much, so we'll lift this male out as well. The new incubator is working well, as you can see. We're expecting eggs next week from those 2 girls that I borrowed from ARP, who didn't breed last year and were very keen to breed this year and ovulated very early in the season. They should be laying eggs next week, and we'll take a look at those when that happens. In the meantime, keep on pairing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.